Hello, we're going to try to do a Zoom class on Anlai. So I'm going to try something that I haven't tried before, which is opening Sketchbook with Sketchbook. I lost my I accidentally left my pen at my apartment, so I'm at my mom's house right now. I'll just have to. So Anlai is a system where Anlai writing is pretty simply a system where featural components are stacked into emoticons, and so if you're familiar with the way that you make if you're familiar. It's not working. If you're, no, it's not working. It's not working at all. Let's see. Yeah, that works, but sure, if I try to do it with my finger, it doesn't work. I might just leave this in. Maybe I'll just do this with this trackpad. So the elements of Anlai stack to form what's basically emoticons. So the same way that the elements of emoticons, such as the colon and the closed parentheses, stacked to produce the smiley face. This is the Anlai smiley face. Now, what are the Anlai elements? Well, they're representations of the tongue inside the mouth. So there are a few basic vowels that depend where the shape is determining the there's a few basic vowels where the shape determines what the vowel is. I really wish I had my pen. So this is ah, which is a round middle of the mouth vowel. A, which is around oh, and I forgot eh. Is a pointed middle of the mouth vowel. Ah is a rounded middle of the mouth vowel. A is a rounded back of the mouth vowel, and E is a pointed back of the mouth vowel. And then you've got O, which could be expressed like this or like this. And then U. So that is the vowels. If you, maybe I'll leave those on the screen. If you have something like alg, that's where the tongue is in the back or in the front and in the back. And the tongue touches the top of the mouth in the front and in the back. And where it touches in the front, it makes the sound, and where it touches in the back, it makes the g sound. and then this touches the top of the mouth in the middle, so it makes the ing sound. So it's ang. If an O touches the mouth in the back, or an E touches the mouth in the back, it makes a k sound. So that would be ok and ik. It doesn't really matter what order the consonant and the vowel are in. Sometimes they're put together, like in the word oolong. So the alg, or oolong, where the oo is there, and then the g, and then the ah is merged with the ah of the ang, and that means person. See, there is his head, here's his arms, and here's his legs. That's that's where some of the most simple words come from. Now let's try to conduct. Let's actually, I won't go through the whole alphabet for transcribing words from other languages, because it doesn't, because those aren't native words usually, or their names. And there's a lot of them. So let's take, but I do want to, clarify and k. So there's and k. See it in the front or in the back, as opposed to alg, which is front and back at the same time. Okay, so now we will explore some Anlian sentences. I already said that, but I would like to, but I thought of something I wanted to do first, and I did it. So, where is my pen? So, the basic sentence structure is the basic sentence structure is to take the noun. So oolong is usually simplified to long. Take the subject, and then you put the verb under the subject. So that would be hey. So I forgot to mention the squared off vowel is a ha sound. So that's just sort of representing just sort of representing the way that the air travels through that constricted space between the top of the letter and the or between the top of your tongue and the roof of your mouth. So this is hey, I walk. And then you have, this is long hey, man walks. Or long way, person walks. And then you want to put dog, long. As you can see, the L is touching the top of the mouth in the front, but not the back. And then there's the ang, so it's the la, and then ang, which is the and you see, like, this is the neck. This is the neck. This is the tail. and these are the legs. And that word actually means any sort of animal. So, and it's usually, and it would be very easy to confuse with the simplified version of oolong, which is long. So what you usually add is the sound that the animal makes, long roll. Or actually, sorry. Long roll. So the dog says roll in Anlai. Man walks dog. If you wanted to add gender, because it's not really man walks dog, it's person walks dog. If you wanted to add gender, you might want to say, you might add like a wa for female or a lo for male. And that would be lang wa he lang ro. Now making this sentence a little bit more complicated. You can, let's say, making the sentence a little bit more complicated, you can say, let's deal with long row. And let's add a prepositionary phrase. So the preposition, basically what you want to say is this, is when you put something after another, when you put something horizontal from another word, it's implying a to. And if you like a to, and if you put it vertical, it's implying an of. So you could say, long row of, so let's say you added a preposition besides to. So like you could say in, engich, engach, no, elgach. Or actually, it's not really, I haven't pronounced this word in a while. I think it's more like Gleilgach. And so then you have in, let's say, what's a word that exists in Anlai for a place? You could say anga, meaning on land. So then you have like the idea of when did this happen? So you might want to put this means person walks dog in Anga. So you want to put when it happened. So let's say this happened last week. You start with the word olo, meaning week, and then you meaning week. So it's the current. Actually, no. Let's not say the word. Let's say it's current week. Sorry, olo would be incorrect. It would be, it'd be ol yang, meaning a 3-month period. So that's putting something, that's putting the yang inside of the O. You can say what was inside the O either before or after the O. It doesn't matter, but ol yang seems more convenient. And then you have, it's currently the first week, it's currently the third month, and it's currently the third month of the ol yang, and the second week. So let's say 3, 1. And this indicates that it's double the amount of that. And this indicates that it's, or this indicates that the week is that, or that the month equals 4 weeks. So that's times 4. And this equals that the week equals 1/4 of a month. So it's divided by 4. And then you want to say there's a, how do you feel about this? So this is like the punctuation. You want to say happy? No, you don't really care is the thing. So that would be hag. That would have been hag. If you, now do you want to say, well, if you don't care, you can just put a, that closes off the sentence. So the full sentence is ol yang lo koko kokole lang he lang ro glang ha, or actually you could say glang halg ang. So that is a sentence in Anlai. So the verbs don't conjugate to the tense. You just write the date. It's kind of like I got that idea from Chinese. And that is my complete video. And let's see how long it is. So what I usually say in my walk and talks is, see you in the future, future datin. And that's to indicate that my walk and talks will be stored and that either I will be reading them or they will be read by somebody who represents me. So that would probably not be appropriate here. Oh no, no. Stop share. And well, I think I'll just say, get out of here. No, I don't want to see more news. Okay, so see you in the future.